You don't see these flights. They don't carry people, they don't make headlines. But every night they cross continents, carrying everything that keeps the world moving. The A300 is part of that system, working in the background without ever being noticed. This is what happens if the A300 could talk.
Full run again today.
Same as yesterday, same as tomorrow probably.
No passengers, no boarding announcements, no one taking photos at the gate.
That's fine by me. Less noise, more work.
You know, most people have no idea these flights even exist. They go to sleep, and somehow everything they ordered is there when they wake up.
That's exactly how it should work. The moment people start noticing logistics, something's gone wrong.
That's a strange thing to be proud of, being invisible.
I'm not invisible. I'm just not the part of the story anyone tells.
Is there a difference?
A big one. Invisible means you don't matter. I matter every single night. People just don't know my name.
You ever miss carrying passengers? You were built for it originally.
Sometimes I think about it. But passengers want to arrive. Cargo needs to arrive. There's a difference in what's at stake.
What do you mean?
A delayed holiday is disappointing. A delayed shipment can shut down a production line, miss a surgery, ruin a business. What I carry has consequences people never see coming.
I never thought about it like that.
Most people don't. Let's get moving.
Heading out soon?
Few minutes. You're on the long haul tonight?
Cincinnati, then back. 12 hours in the air before sunrise.
Got an idea for my next video? Drop it in the comments below. I'm reading everything.
While you're crossing the Atlantic, I'll have done 3 runs across Europe.
Different scale, same job.
Move it. On time. No excuses. That's the whole thing, really.
You know what I find strange? We're probably the busiest aircraft in the sky right now, and not a single person on the ground knows we're here.
They'll know tomorrow morning when their package arrives before they've had their coffee.
That's not really knowing we exist, though.
It's better than that. It means we did everything right. Nobody calls DHL to say thank you for the on-time delivery. They only call when something's late.
So we're only noticed when we fail.
Welcome to cargo. You get used to it, and then one day you realize you actually prefer it this way.
How long did that take you?
A while, but I got there.
Safe flight.
You too. Don't keep Cincinnati waiting.
Cruising altitude. Smooth night up here. Nothing but dark sky and a few lights below.
Europe looks different from up here at night. Everything quiet, everyone asleep. And we're up here moving things around like it's the most normal thing in the world.
You ever think about what's actually in the hold?
More than people would expect. Medical supplies heading to a hospital. Car parts that keep a factory running. Someone's birthday present that absolutely cannot be late.
You can't actually know what's in there.
No, but I think about it anyway. It makes the flight feel like something more than just fuel burn and distance.
That's not what I expected you to say.
What did you expect?
Something more practical. Schedules, payload, turnaround times.
That's all real. But if that's all it was, it would just be numbers. I've been doing this long enough to know there's something else going on every time we take off in the dark.
What are you talking about?
Somewhere out there, someone is counting on this flight without knowing it exists. That's not nothing.
No, that's actually everything.
Exactly. Now let's make sure we're on time.
Leipzig run?
Yeah, right on schedule. You?
Paris. Also on time. Quiet night out there.
Always is at this hour. That's when we do our best work.
Different colors, same life.
Pretty much. Move it, deliver it, turn around, do it again.
You know what's funny? We're technically competitors, but I've never once felt like we were racing each other.
Because we're not. There's enough out there for both of us. The world doesn't stop producing things that need to be somewhere else.
People really have no idea how much is happening up here while they sleep.
And they shouldn't have to. That's the whole point of what we do. It just works, and nobody needs to understand why.
Doesn't that ever bother you? Doing all this and getting none of the credit?
I used to think about it. But credit is for people who need to be seen. I'd rather just be reliable.
That's a good way of putting it.
Heading back out soon?
Soon as we're unloaded. You?
Same. The day just started. And we've already been at it for hours.
And nobody knows.
Nobody needs to.